Welcome back. My name is Patrick. This is the Fanatic Rundown. Jubilation in oil country tonight. The Edmonton Oilers destroy the Calgary Flames tonight. A 4-1 victory. They take a 2-1 series lead. The Oilers play one of the best games I have ever seen them play. It wasn't a full, complete 60 minutes. The Flames had their chances. Mike Smith had to be solid quite a few times tonight. But the Oilers control, I'd say, at least 50 minutes of the game tonight. They were all over the Flames. An excellent start tonight. Exactly what the Oilers needed. They don't pick up a goal in the first period, but they badly outshoot the Calgary Flames. They carry the play. And most importantly, they don't give up anything to the Calgary Flames, who had 2-0 leads in Game 1 and Game 2. The Oilers were able to come back, obviously, in Game 2 and rectify that. Tonight, no such big comeback is needed. The Oilers had control of this hockey game from start to finish. Like I said, they didn't score in the first, but they had an excellent start. They were controlling the play, outshot the Flames, and their dominance took over in the second period thanks to Connor McDavid, Evander Kane, Leon Draisaitl, and Zach Hyman got it all started. 50 seconds into the second period, Connor, Leon, and Zach Hyman come streaking into the Flame zone. Connor feeds it off to Leon, Leon to Zach Hyman, and he buries it off the post and in. His 6th goal of the postseason so far, 4th of this series. Zach Hyman just on fire right now for the Oilers, loving every second of it. In our playoff preview for this round, Mike picked Zach Hyman as his difference maker, so Zach Hyman is definitely proving Mike right in that regard. But the player I picked, Evander Kane, took over from there. Over the span of 6 minutes, yes, you heard that right, just 6 minutes, Evander Kane completes a natural hat trick. This guy, I know a lot of Oilers fans, they weren't too keen on bringing Evander Kane in. I certainly had my reservations myself, but absolutely no one can deny the impact Evander Kane has had on this team. He was amazing in the regular season. He's been a proven performer in the playoffs for them. 2 hat-tricks already in this playoffs. And he has just been electric playing with Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl. Kyler Yamamoto's looked great with him. His dominance has just been simply outstanding. The Oilers just have to find a way to bring Evander Kane back. I'll dig into that more in the postseason when all the playoffs are said and done, but Evander Kane needs to be an Edmonton Oiler here going forward. He has just fit in seamlessly. If his contract demands are way out there, the Oilers probably can't do it, but if he sees the fit here and how well he's playing with Connor McDavid, I just don't think Evander Kane could leave here and play any better anywhere else than he's been playing as an Edmonton Oiler. So hopefully he can see that the Oilers can find a number that works. His regular season's been amazing. This playoff performance has been amazing. And tonight, Oilers fans at Rogers Place got to see it firsthand. What an incredible performance from Evander Kane. I'll get that out of the way right now. Evander Kane, 3 goals, natural hat trick. He is definitely tonight's player of the game. But obviously you can't talk about the performance of Evander Kane without talking about the performance of number 97, Connor McDavid. Gave Evander Kane some amazing passes. Has just been on a whole other level in this playoffs. None of us know how far the Oilers are going to go, but I think they're going to go as far as Connor McDavid can take them. I didn't pick the Oilers as a Stanley Cup winner this year, but with the way that Connor McDavid has been playing, the way he's carrying this team on his back, the way he's bringing the best out of other players around him, and you know what? Right now, Connor McDavid could carry this team to the Stanley Cup. There would be a lot of tough teams in the Oilers' way. I'm not saying it would be easy or guaranteed by any stretch. All I'm trying to say is that Connor McDavid, with the way he's playing, he's giving this Oilers team a chance to capture that Stanley Cup, and that Conn Smythe trophy would be held above Connor McDavid's head that night. As Oilers fans, we need to be so grateful that we get to watch his just mind-blowing excellence day after day, game after game. Connor McDavid, the MVP of the Oilers, the MVP of the National Hockey League. What an amazing athlete, and it's just a privilege to watch him. I can't say enough about Connor McDavid, but Evander Kane, 6 minutes of brilliance tonight. Zach Hyman, of course, another incredible game. Leon Draisaitl right there with them. Mike Smith My heart broke a little when that Oliver Shillington goal for Calgary went in the third to cut the Oilers' lead to 4-1. We all in Oil Country, I know, wanted Mike Smith to get that shutout tonight. He deserved it. So going back to the scoring summary, the Oilers had that 4-0 lead going into the third period. And as I just mentioned, Oliver Shillington scores for the Flames in the third. It ends obviously in a 4-1 Oilers victory. But Mike Smith, a big scare. Milan Lucic, with time to move, no one was pressuring him. He could have easily got out of Smith's way, runs right into him. This leads to a big battle behind the net, as it should. The Oilers' #1 goaltender has just been rammed into the boards. Milan Lucic gets a 5-minute major and a game misconduct, so he's out of the game. Mike Smith is forced to leave the game to go into 15 minutes of concussion protocol. Koskinen comes in. I don't know if the Flames even actually got a shot on Koskinen. He might have had to make a save or two, but he keeps the Flames off the board. Smith is able to return 15 minutes later, and I did want to point out, I saw a few Calgary Flames fans in the crowd there, and they were standing up and cheering Mike Smith's return, so that was very classy on their part. I tip my hat to them. Obviously, no one wants to see a player injured. I don't want to see any Calgary Flames players leaving the ice injured. That's not how I want to beat the Flames, with people getting badly hurt and being forced to leave. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Very classy on their part. So Mike Smith is able to return, which is amazing. Unfortunately, not too long after that, Oliver Shillington breaks his shutout to make it 4-1. But at the end of the night, you know what? Mike Smith, he can still be extremely proud of himself. He had an amazing game. He lost out on the shutout, but that's not the be-all, end-all. The most important thing is the Oilers came in, played a dominant hockey game, beat the Calgary Flames, used home ice to their advantage, and take a 2-1 series lead. A lot of the pundits didn't even see the Oilers being in this position. After Game 1, yes, they had a little bit of a sloppy start to Game 2 as well, but they've really rebounded the last 5 periods, took this series over, and that's why they have the series lead right now. The Oilers do have to remember, just like the Calgary Flames after their dominant 9-6 win in Game 1, this is only one game. The Oilers have a 2-1 series lead, but overall they haven't won anything yet. They have to keep their foot on the gas, keep that strong play going, come out with another strong start in Game 4, and they could be well on their way to taking a 3-1 series lead, but it's going to take another dominant effort like they gave tonight. And you know the Flames, after tonight, are going to be coming back really strong, so the Oilers have to be at their best in Game 4, and I think they will be. The Oilers have an amazing opportunity here. They could be heading back to Calgary with a dominant lead in this series. So let's just hope Mike Smith, he's okay. He can come back with another strong performance. And let's hope the big guns can keep on firing. And let's take a 3-1 series lead here. One final note I did want to mention too, Cody Ceci, it looks like he might have a hand injury. He was forced to leave the game after taking a puck off the hand. He did return. We're assuming his fingers were just taped up, but that could lead to him possibly being out of Game 4. The Oilers do have some defensemen like Philip Broberg who can step in, but obviously Cody Ceci's been amazing in this playoffs. Hopefully it's not an injury that keeps him out of this series. But that's all for me for tonight, guys. What an amazing hockey game. Loved every second. Like I said, that's probably one of the best Oilers games I've ever seen, so loving it so far. The Oilers have a 2-1 series lead. Let's hope they can take that 3-1 lead with another win on Tuesday night. Let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Enjoy this win, guys. I'll see you for Game 4 on Tuesday.